anymore. It brings me even more joy today to see her getting married to the man that I know will make her happy. It seems like just yesterday, Janice and I were planning Barbie weddings. It usually ends with Ken and Barbie getting into their silver Corvette and riding away into the sunset. The fairy tale would usually end when my mom would call us for our very embarrassing 7:30 p.m. bedtime. And all the rest of the kids were out playing in the neighborhood. Growing up with Janice, I like to think that she looked up to me, and I used to tease her that she copied me in everything that I did. But the joke was really on me, because for everything that Janice copied me in, she was so much better than me. She was a better violin player. She was definitely a better athlete and soccer star. She was a better cheerleader. She was the coach and the captain of the cheerleading squad. And even when I was first learning how to drive, my little sister was better than me at navigating the road. My mom used to give me quizzes for how to get around Northern Virginia. And the only reason I would pass the quizzes is because when I looked up into the rearview mirror, I could see little Janice giving me hand motions for how to get around. One of the areas in life where Janice did not follow in my footsteps was her decision to go to Virginia Tech for college. And without that decision, we might not be here today, because this is where Janice and Dan first started dating. And as some of you may know, Janice and Dan actually went to high school together. But what you may not know is that the first time Janice and Dan really met was when they were both waiting outside of the principal's office, waiting to get their detention sentencing for being tardy to school so many times. But it's not Virginia Tech where Janice and Dan started to date, and then after just a few years later, I was thrilled when Janice called me to tell me that they were engaged. Dan is a terrific match for Janice because, as most of you know, Dan is really laid back and calm and nice and easygoing, which will work out well if Janice is better than him at everything. And as a side note, we took a family vote, and we already found out that Dan is better than Janice. Janice is better than Dan at Texas Hold'em. Dan, you're a really lucky guy. You have an amazing wife and a life partner to cherish forever. And I know I don't have to tell you that, because I can see how much you love Janice and adore her. So I want to welcome you officially to our family, even though you've been around a long time, and I feel like you're already a part of it. I'm so pleased that Janice has found her Ken doll. And even though that silver Corvette is now a 2007 Nissan Sentra, I'm sure that their ride-off into the sunset will bring them all the happiness that they deserve. So let's raise our glasses to Janice and Dan. Congratulations, I love you guys.
Congratulations. Cheers. Cheers.
Well done, Christy. And now our best man, Mr. Albert Gimbera.
Yeah. Good evening. My name's Al. I am the best man, and I've been Dan's best friend for over 18 years. And Dan first told me he was dating Janice during the first year of college. And I was a little concerned about this because Janice Taylor in high school, one of the most popular kids in school, head cheerleader, blonde, beautiful. So naturally, as Dan's best friend, I was concerned that I might not be cool enough that he can't date. Dan, growing up, was always a tough kid. He was someone who took pride in the fact he never smiled in public. started to hang out with Dan and Janice, I was really surprised by the fact that Dan was smiling and laughing so much. It was just really bizarre. And I realized just how much he loved her. A few years ago, when we were talking on the phone, trying to plan an evening out, and we picked a spot, we picked a location, agreed, hung up the phone. About 5 minutes later, I got a call back from Dan, and he said to me, "Hey, dude, I can't go out." I'm like, "Why not?" He goes, "Well, the place you picked is kind of hard to access, and, you know, Janice just had surgery on her leg, and I don't think I'm going to be able to take her out, so we're going to stay in tonight." Honestly, this took me back. It took me a second to kind of gather what was occurring. So I said the only thing I could say, I said, "Dan, you are so wicked." But it's true, I love her. He really did. And it was just amazing that we're trying to become a boyfriend. If there was one bad thing about this wedding that I had to find, it'd be that this really marks the end of the adventures of Dan and Al. Because, you know, for 18 years, in the first 7, we basically hung out like every single day. We were attached to hip. We were, you know, I don't have a brother, but Dan was essentially my brother growing up. And, you know, we did a lot of crazy things. He and I shared experiences that, you know, shaped our lives and shaped who we are. A lot of good and a lot bad. Just to give you an example, because I don't want to go through too much of the list, Dan and I have witnessed and participated in a riot. We've suffered and survived a hurricane. Every time I ran away from home, I always knew that I could always go to Dan's place for refuge. We danced together, shared mixtapes together. We watched movies, video games, started fights, watched fights, instigated fights, participated in fights. Fights with each other, and at age 12, for some reason, we got in a fight with a 50-year-old guy in karate class. That was weird. Skipped school, skipped class, skipped Sunday school, snuck out of Sunday school, snuck out of church, snuck back into church. Did a lot. It wasn't all bad though. We did some good stuff as well. We were there together in junior high on the basketball team. We shared a sack. Quarterback, I think, you know, in football, did some good stuff, and we had some funny jobs together. I was there selling cars, and Dan was selling shoes and propane and acting as a butcher. But we were always there for each other. He's always had my back, and I always had his back. And so this marks the official end of the Al and Dan adventures, or Dan and Al adventures, but it really marks the start of the Janice and Dan adventures, the premiere, with occasional guest appearances by Uncle Al. And on a serious note, we're really blessed, because the fact that Dan and I have been so successful in life is really a testament to our families. And we're so glad that we're able to share this with all of our parents. My parents are here as well, and they've done such a wonderful job of raising us. And today you guys start your own family, and it's just an honor to be able to stand with you today and be there next to you guys. So the last thing I'll say is that Janice Dan is a stubborn, difficult guy. Because of that he's such a wonderful friend. He's been so incredibly loyal, and I can always count on Dan in the toughest situations. Dan, Janice is the best thing that happened to you, without a doubt. Her patience and her compassion are something that is the only thing that's been able to get through the hard, tough outer layer of Dan Lawfer. Cherish her and push her. Take care of her and protect her, and I guarantee you'll be happy for the rest of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and grab your glass, and I'm going to toast the one thing that's going to make Dan and Janice survive and continue to grow throughout the rest of their lives. Let's give a toast to family. Cheers.
Cheers.